Good morning, the YouTubes. Just got up, just got some coffee. I'm gonna tell you something that I think about a lot. Well, not a lot, but it annoys me when I do think about it. So, I'm doing all this God stuff, and I have all this God knowledge flooding into my mind. I know all the answers to all the big questions. Where does it all come from? What's the point? Why is it like it is? Is there a God? If there is a God, why is the world such shit? Etc. Big question answered. No problem with the big questions. I'm going to take a few sips of this coffee before I continue. Remember, I've just got all this knowledge but no verification. I'm just like, well, this is the only explanation I can come up for what I've been thinking and doing all of these years. I don't know what it's going to look like, and so I feel a little bit of trepidation because I'm like, okay, so I kind of, in broad strokes, haven't figured out what's going to happen. It's basically the rapture, right? So the souls, they repent the sin, it's removed, they jump up an entire ontological level. Well, that's going to look like people getting raptured right there. And then the left behind world, well, everything has to add up. The sin is removed from the neutral people, thrown back into the neutral world, and now it's no longer net neutral, it's net negative. The left behind world. One sec. I forgot we gotta start our morning checking on Godship. Man, that looks like an optical illusion, how gray and how blonde it. Anyway. So, what do we got over here? Oh, we have that mirror. It's upside down. Here we go. Can you see? With its symbols. Got the belts, the markers. Oh, look, another mirror. There's a pendant clock over there. And what have we here? It's another phone. It's a phone with many special markings on it. Of course. See, that phone's been shining on there all night, depleting the battery. It's so clever in ways that I could never, ever explain. Anyway, the thing that's been bothering me is this simple trepidation of like, okay, so like, what's my job? Because that's always what I'm thinking. What's my job? That's basically my personality. It's like, well, what needs to be done? Is anybody doing it? Looks like it's gonna be me. What's my fucking job? Considering that kind of attitude, I mean, really is the perfect attitude for the Lord, considering all the wacky shit I gotta do. It's like, alright, what's my job? Oh, wacky 26 dimensional math. Because the thing is, I'll just do it. I'll just get right to it. Doesn't matter. People can say stuff at me all day and night. So I've determined something's my responsibility, try to fucking stop me. I say that, but people do. Anyway, so what's it gonna be like for me? Like, I'm just trying to visualize the sequence of events between the normal world and the beginning of this rapturing, left behind, fucking apocalypse stuff, and I'm not seeing it, and it bothers me. Like, am I just gonna be walking along? The sun goes out. Suddenly, I have my powers. I just I can't picture it. That's the main source of doubt. Blessed is the man who believes without seeing. Well, I mean, I don't know about belief. I mean, I pretty much have to believe I'm the Lord. What with all of this God knowledge, and then I'm always doing the God shit, and you know, and then I'm way more lucid than you'd expect somebody that far gone to be. Always having way more presence of mind than people with messianic delusions. Also, not acting all stereotypically Jesus-y like every obvious charlatan. So, I mean, it seems pretty obvious that I am, in fact, the Lord, but it is in no way obvious how the sequence of events is going to play out, leading to this, the rapturing. Or what about these left behind people? Am I going to be interacting with them in some way? I don't know. I mean, I'm fairly certain that whatever comes next is going to be an enormous chore because that is the life of the Lord. It's just going to be less of a chore because I'm going to have my powers. But it's just like anything more specific than that. I guess you guys would want to know. When you rapture, when you correct that sin and jump up an ontological level, what you're jumping up to, it's just baby steps. It's like the perfect version of this world. Like this world, if it were net positive instead of net neutral. And it slowly gets better and better as the lucre generated by your souls accumulates. And then generation after generation gets better because the souls of you know what, who cares. Let's talk about me. What's my job? Trying to figure that out, how that's going to go down. But like the equation tells me, it's just going to be sudden when I least expect it. How very helpful. If it's going to be when I least expected, if the time is unexpected, could like some of the like other details be? It's fine. Lord life.